it'll be fit for nothing if you don't get your rest.
I've just been lying there. Things swimming around my head.
What things? They must have interviewed hundreds of people.
I hit her, Di. And I know I hit her.
You were a concerned dad looking after his bullied son. Nobody's going to blame you for that. And people know the difference between looking after your own and harming a child.
And you hesitated because you think the same way I do.
It's not because I'm here. Our aunt's gone to school. What's happening?
Your dad's been up since 4, getting into a state about talking to the police.
It wasn't just a casual chat, you know. It was an interview.
So? Police are talking to everyone after that reconstruction, aren't they?
That's what I've been trying to tell him.
Loads of people who didn't hit her. I did. She's got to be dead. That's what everyone's thinking. And this is about as serious as it gets.
They haven't found the body or anything, have they?
No, but she would have turned up by now. Didn't want to say anything in front of our auntie, but I'm sure the police are treating this as a murder inquiry.
How do you mean, Dad?
Oh, I don't know. It was just the way they kept on at me and... They want me in the frame.
But you haven't done anything.
What does that matter? They want someone. I'm it.
What were they on about?
All right.
Yeah.
I better go and get some clothes on.
So, what were the cops on about?
Oh, all kinds. They built up this whole big case around me. Kid went missing in my old school. Kid went missing in this one. Common link. Prime suspect.
Did they go into the other stuff?
No. And I didn't tell him anything about it, and you're not to either.
Have I ever? So what else? All that stuff's circumstantial. What else is on your mind?
Do you remember Mickey Edwards?
Yeah. What?
Is this, bad time?
No, no, you just... We've got to talk to your father.
Yeah, well, that won't do any good, will it? We all have to talk and agree with each other.
All right, well, I'll come and meeting.
You make it sound like we're dealing with reasonable people.
Yeah. What was all that about?
Complaining?
No, not at all. Any particular reason?
Reaffirmation.
Scary before breakfast, isn't it?
I dreamt about you and I hit the ground running when I woke up.
Well, that's all rather lovely to hear, but unfortunately the real world's invaded, and if we're going to do this, we need to wake up earlier, don't we?
Spontaneity is everything.
I don't think your clients or my patients will see it like that, though. Mind you, it'd be a great quote from Mike Dixon at the Tribunal, wouldn't it? Gary Parr is frequently late for work because he can't resist the advances of his gorgeous wife.
What's it got to do with him?
He's coming in today to sign his complaint form, accusing me of neglecting Beth.
Really bugs me when I know how dedicated you are and some lowlife sees the chance to make an easy buck.
Maybe it's not about the money. Maybe Mike Dixon is more concerned with the NHS raising its standards.
If it wasn't you, it'd be a trip over a paving stone or a trauma suffered watching something nasty at the news.
You're becoming very cynical in your old age. Mind you, it's hardly surprising after what we went through with Dexter, is it?
Long gone, thank God. Hey, perhaps Mike Dixon will change his mind when it comes to actually filling the forms in.
I just hope somebody convinces him it's a good idea to drop it.
Shall I have a word with Bev? Maybe she can talk some sense into him.
No. I'd rather you didn't have a word with anyone, to be honest.
Maybe your dad should find himself a good lawyer. Especially if the cops are after a victim.
Be soft.
Why is he as rattled as you say he is?
He's got himself all wound up about some fellow we knew, Mickey Edwards. Got done for a murder he didn't do.
Come on.
Well, Mickey's missus was doing a number with someone, right? Mickey finds out, though. Follows this bloke into the box at the fast dog and gives him a scene to.
Oh, yeah, he chopped him, didn't he?
No, and that's me old fella's point. Mickey leaves this fella head in the urine up but alive. Mickey's brother goes into the box when Mickey comes out and finishes him off.
Ah, so everyone sees Mickey coming and going. Finds a stiff and then Mickey's in the frame. Well, what about the brother?
Does what? Mickey goes down.
Hang on a sec. How do you even know Mickey's innocent?
That's a big confession. Brother gets cancer. Coughs before he croaks.
Why didn't you like this Mickey Edwards fella?
Motive type.
What, because another girl went missing from your previous school?
There was enough of the police to pull me in, wasn't it?
Well, if that's the way you feel, shouldn't we be going to see a real solicitor?
How much would that cost? I won't do any harm to go and talk to the Citizens Advice Bureau, though, will I?
I suppose not. Are you really that worried?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
could have done it.
No, don't look stupid.
Are you convinced? Without a shadow of a doubt.
Get me up, will you?
Well, she's got to be somewhere if she's not around.
You're a divvy. Well, let's get back to reality and sort out getting this box fixed for Rondico. Oh, and the money back for the Dell's bracelet.
She sold it fair and square. What can you do?
That's what we're going to find out. Not to drink all the milk and accuse me dad of being the ripper.
Thanks for getting rid of some of the junk. What's up?
Usual. Sick of being shoved around by people.
What else do you know?
Do you know what? It's almost as if because I've got the best wife in the world, I have to suffer in other ways to make up for it. Things will change for the better. We can be less defensive and more positive.
We're only going next door to talk about swapping houses. Why is that defensive?
Because they're taking it for granted we'll go to them and they won't come to us.
Well, does it matter?
They should be bending over backwards for the rest of us, not the other way round.
I know, you're probably right. Let's just go with it. Let's try and make this move as smooth as possible. I mean, your dad should be here, you know.
Yeah, he's going to look at them washing machines he's after. I can always name it.
Nah, if that hadn't come up, he'd have thought of something else. Don't want to be here, does he?
Stepping on my toes a little bit.
That's because he trusts you. You should take it as a compliment.
Will you stop trying to see the good in people all the time?
Well, there always is little people, you know.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
Okay, then, what about this? Me having to go down to the medical centre to sign complaint forms about Dr. Parr. You tell me how that isn't me being put on the back foot again.
Because it makes practical sense. The forms are there.
They could have sent them round.
What, and use up time that should be spent for the good of the patient?
You really don't see it, do you?
What? You having to go around there and fill forms in front of somebody?
I'm on their territory. It's meant to put me off.
It doesn't like that works, has it?
It nearly did. I was thinking about letting it drop, but then I think it should carry on. But if you think I'm being a pain about it, Rach, then I'll forget it.
Why, you'd do that if I said?
I'll do anything for you.
That's a copy.
Can't and waiting, hang on. How are you?
I'm alright, good, yeah. How are you?
Alright, yeah. Are you going back home when you've been round here?
Why?
I think we need to have a chat.
Sounds ominous. Have I done something wrong?
No, we need to talk about Helen now. We had rage yesterday.
I know. I was there, remember?
I think it's a bit heavier than you think.
Well, you argued with her.
Yeah, I didn't want to. All I wanted was for her to understand about you.
Hang on, you argued with Helen about me?
Yeah.
Well, what were you saying to her? Listen, me and her are getting on well at the moment. I don't want anyone rocking the boat.
I don't want to rock the boat, Jimmy. I just want what's best for you.
And at the moment, that's Helen, thanks.
I don't think knows what she's taking on.
Don't you? What exactly have you been saying about me? I don't like the sound of any of this.
This isn't the place, Jimmy. Be around in ours in about an hour, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Where's Jessie?
She didn't feel up to coming.
Why not? She's protesting. Against what?
Lack of consultation regarding the move.
Right, okay, well, point taken and noted. Right, now I'll start off the meeting, and as a record, I'll make a note of who's here. If Jessie wants to join us later, she can. She'll be granted status of observer.
Max, does it have to be so formal?
I am trying to keep everything in order, okay? Mike, come on. Come and join us, please. Make yourself at home. Very soon it will be.
Look, I refuse to acknowledge the validity of this meeting without my dad being here.
What am I talking to?
If he doesn't recognise these negotiations, then why should I? What's the point?
Look, the point is we are trying to complete the house swap as quickly as possible.
With as little fuss as possible.
Well, Jessie should be here.
Yeah, well, we can't force to be, can we? And if she won't leave the house, what are we going to do, eh?
Well, couldn't we go next door to her?
Will that bring you to the table?
Okay, I'll accept observer status with a phone link to me dad when appropriate.
Right, okay, if that's what it'll take. Meeting temporarily adjourned. We will reconvene next door as soon as possible.
Well, why are you in a rush to go so soon? I was thinking you might want me to go with you. Well, is it because of what Nikki said to you? Yeah, bye.
Right, Jessie, whenever you're ready, we can sort out these trifling hiccups.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, love.
You're all sweetness now, aren't you? We've got company hassle.
How do you mean? We've all been putting ourselves out to bring you in on this.
It's crunch day today. We've got Tim and Steve ready to shuffle around the furniture, so let's talk.
This should have been suggested before all this started. It's a bit late now to be asking people's opinions.
Better late than never.
Yeah, at least after this we might be living in the same house as each other.
Mike, we acknowledge your protest, but could you see it as a token gesture and join us at the table?
No, I can't, Max.
What would be the point? Either everyone should be at this meeting, or no one at all.
Do you not think we should just get on with this charade?
Well, it'll have to be without me then. I've got some business to sort out.
Oh, will you come back after? We need to get this sorted out.
Yeah, I didn't mean to talk to me, Dad. Don't forget his disbursement money.
All right, now I've got things to do, so my time's limited.
Ah, you're talking like Roosevelt now.
What's he on about?
Well, when Roosevelt turned up at Yalta to carve up Europe, you know, after the Second World War ended and that, he said, I haven't got a lot of time because I've got to get back home to fight an election. Now, Stalin clocked that, and he stalled, and he stalled, and he got what he wanted in the end. He got Poland and Hungary, just because Roosevelt wants to catch a bus. Why, if we can get on with the meeting.
Oh, is it a new thing?
Well, yes, it is in a casual sense.
Oh, do we have an agenda then?
No.
Then surely it's only a forum.